Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! Ho, 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 ho! Now, where's a Cher Christmas movie?
Ooh, or even just a Cher Christmas special?
Yeah, love it.
Does that exist?
Oh.
In the
Welcome to Movie Bitches, our holiday extravaganza. We watched this year's best TV original Christmas movies.
Oh, I don't know if we can claim that we watched the best ones.
No.
We watched a smattering of them.
Yes.
They were all mostly very bad.
Mostly pretty lackluster, actually, yeah.
I don't really have a favorite this year.
No, you know what the problem is? They spread themselves too thin. They're all like, Hallmark's like, we're gonna do 37 this year. And it's like, but maybe we just do like 6 good ones. Anyway, first things first, shout out to our wine sponsor, Winc, trywinc.com/moviebitches. You get $22 off your first month of wine. It's not too late to give as a Christmas present.
Hopefully.
So, Avaryl and I have been watching as many Christmas movies as we can.
Yes.
And we will share our thoughts and recommendations on the ones that we've seen.
I don't think I have many recommendations.
I have a couple that I had fun with.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I had fun watching them.
I do too. I mean, what's nice about these, I mean, obviously, first off, you should play our Christmas movie drinking game.
Oh, yes.
That is a guaranteed good time for all.
Shockingly, wouldn't change that many things on the list from last year.
Nope.
Like, it still stands.
Oh, yeah. I think it's actually possibly more relevant. I've noticed that, like, as they're making more of them each year, they use the same tropes and locations. It's like, well, we'll use this Canadian chalet.
We already have the gazebo.
Exactly. You know, it's like, oh, a snowball fight? You know.
They didn't pre-build that one. But
No,
yeah.
but you know what I mean. Christmas tree lot. Same one. Another interesting thing is that this year Netflix really, like, felt the success of A Christmas Prince last year.
Yeah.
And dug in.
Oh boy, did
And
they dig in their heels.
Right? Unfortunately, I don't like theirs.
No, you know what it is? Hallmark has the wholesomeness.
Yes.
Yes. But it also isn't pandering. They are earnest.
Mm-hmm.
They want you to have a lovely Christmas.
Yep.
It is not a cash grab.
No.
Where the Netflix ones feel like they're making fun of you, the audience member, for watching them.
Absolutely. I mean, that's literally how A Christmas Prince became so popular, was they made fun of their audience for watching them.
Yeah. So, you know, there's a subtle difference.
Yeah. Well, and it also just feels they're like, well, let's just slap together one of those formulaic Christmas movies and it'll be great.
Yeah,
And it's
fuck
like,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
We need heart.
But it does matter.
Well, and it's interesting. I think the only difference I've noticed really between Hallmark and the Lifetime Christmas movies, diversity. Lifetime has a diverse cast. Hallmark, they are white. They might have a best friend that's black. Maybe.
That's fair.
One.
That's fair.
There's one black person in Canada.
Oh my god.
That's it.
We were really excited for the Netflix original holiday calendar.
Were we?
Yeah, remember? This was like right before it came out, like as the fires happened.
That's
So I
is
ended
this
up
Advent calendar Christmas?
Yes, the holiday calendar, which is the Advent calendar. Unfortunately,
I have not watched this.
It was bad. It was not even a mess. It was just boring.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's a workaholic, but she's working at a dead-end job where she just takes, you know, family portraits, and she's not pursuing her real dream of being a photographer, even though she's a photographer.
Even though she's currently being paid to be a photographer.
Just not an artistic photographer.
She has her weekends.
I mean...
Get your life, girl!
Right? But so she has this dream of having, like, her own photo studio, but she hasn't gotten the rent to do it. Anyway, her best friend comes to town for Christmas, and he turns out is really rich because he pursued his dream of being an artistic photographer.
Well, they're both photographers.
Yeah, they would take pictures together, and he would always be like, you know, selfie, isn't he artistic? No, he's not. And then, of course, there's, like, the grandpa gives her this, like, magical advent calendar that was her grandmother's. Oh, she always said it was magic. But it's all just really joyless. I find the Netflix ones to be joyless. And then I'm like, well, why am I watching this?
It's true.
Because then it's just bad acting, a bad script, and, like, the same...
Cliched ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that one.
That's a bummer.
I know, I was really bummed. However...
How is it magical?
So, okay. So...
Because, like, when you open, it's like you get a little prize.
Yeah, there was a little thing. So, like, the first day, she opens it up and it's boots. And that same day, her friend gives her new boots from when he was in Italy. And her shoes had, like, holes in them because she didn't have a job that paid her enough money. But then she thinks that it's, like, actually a sign that she's supposed to fall in love with this guy that she ran into because his Christmas tree fell off of his car and hit her car.
No, but she's supposed to fall in with her best friend.
She does.
Andrew.
But so then
he bought her boots from Italy.
Well, exactly.
He's definitely not a homosexual.
Yeah. So it's like all of those little things. It's like, oh, and then, you know, oh, there was a candy cane, and the candy cane fell on her.
Look out!
You know, but then she had a date with this guy. I don't know. It was like a weird thing. And she keeps trying to make it fit into like, oh, why is she supposed to be with this guy? But then it turns out that he doesn't really care. It's like, okay.
Does he make fun of Christmas?
Yeah, and he goes to the soup kitchen to help people, but not to actually listen to them, just to try and impress her by giving back.
Sure.
And it's like, okay, but at least he still went to the soup kitchen. You know, it's not like he's like burning it down and stealing the food. I don't know. It was tough.
Okay.
Didn't really care about anyone.
Great.
She's a sister that is useless.
Great.
I mean, that's a trope.
Yeah.
But like,
do they have a useless sister who's the one with kids?
who has a small child? Yep. Check that box.
And they could be lifted from the movie without really anything changing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I think that could be an additional drink category for the new ones.
Does she have a veteran husband who's away?
Actually, I think maybe.
I feel like that should be added to the list.
I agree. And definitely drink for a veteran.
Does a veteran Skype into his small child and say, I'm going to try and make it back?
Oh my God. But yeah, so then she finally realizes that he's been the one that's been the Christmas gift the whole time. And the meaning of all of the little pieces that she thought was about the other guy was actually about him and how he's her soulmate and they get each other. And it was pretty boring.
Well, speaking of boots,
Yeah.
I watched Shoe Addicts Christmas.
Yes.
I had no idea anything about this movie except the title.
Okay.
I saw Shoe Addicts Christmas.
I was like, yes.
Tape this.
Yep.
Yes. So it starts, and I thought, oh, it'll be like a Confessions of a Shopaholic, like, oh, and I just care more about shoes than Christmas. I thought it was going to be something. And it was something else.
Oh.
It stars Candace Cameron Bure. So I was like, oh, it's going to be a Jesus-y one. And it starts, and she's getting ready, and she goes and looks at her necklace holder and sees a cross and goes, oh, no, I'm not going to wear it. She says no to Jesus. She says no at the beginning of the movie to Jesus. So I was like, oh no, what's this? Uh-oh. I don't know about this, but it is called Shoe Addicts Christmas, so I'll give it some time.
Sure.
Turns out, wasn't that bad. I mean, I love Candace Cameron. You know, I'm not that much into Jesus, but she's great. She's a great
I'll
actress.
let him sop me up.
I'll let him sop me up. I just, don't need to visit him all the time. Sure. But this one was wacky schmacky.
Okay.
So, the plot of it is, it's a Christmas Carol, except there's only one ghost, and it's wacky schmacky Jean Smart. And she's dressed like your kooky aunt in the full Christmas regalia. Candace Cameron, she also wants to be a photographer, but did not follow her artistic dream, and now she's working in HR at a department store. But she gets locked in the store overnight.
Oh no.
And Jean Smart shows up. Oh, I'm just here. I'm your angel from your mom sent me from heaven to guide you in the right way.
Oh wow.
I mean, that's what's implied, but basically that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
She's like, they keep talking about how her mom died, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, the real wacky part happens when she's like, put on these shoes. So it turns out the shoes are a teleporter.
So it's like that stupid Adam Sandler movie, The Cobbler.
Oh, yeah!
Cobbled?
Yeah, the cobbler. So yeah, so then it transports her back to a Christmas Eve past, present or future.
Oh.
Actually, no, there was no future. It was really just the past.
Oh,
but every time she puts them on, whoa, and then she's like, and this is the mistake you made, and you could have made a choice that would have led you to having a husband and success, basically.
How fucked is that?
It's super fucked.
Oh my god!
She's like,
look at all these mistakes you made that cost you all of the happiness.
Right? And she's like, they show her like, oh, and this could be, they do a future. This could have been your life or whatever. And she's like, oh, I'm in this fabulous loft. And then the door's opening. Honey, I'm home. And it's her husband, but you don't get to see who it is.
Is this a wedding ring?
Certainly is.
Hey, honey. I'm home.
Because you're not supposed to know that she's obviously going to fall in love with the handsome fireman that just became her neighbor. And it was good.
Tell me more.
Yeah, he was cute.
Okay.
He was a cute, handsome fireman. He had a sassy lady fireman friend who was just like, what are you doing with your life? Get it together. I'm just fabulous. She was great. She was fabulous.
This sounds like a better one than some of the others.
Yeah,
to be
this one
honest.
was okay.
Okay.
I was okay with it.
Okay, cool.
And it's just like, oh, you should communicate with everybody. And it was just, there was some like nice messages. It was a Christmas Carol with shoes. She did have boots that had like, they were like high heels that had socks built into them.
What?
I didn't care for it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was really bad. Also, her name is Noelle.
Oh, of course.
Drink. Also, they have an impromptu snowball fight. Drink.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Jean Smart truly was doing the Lord's work, but also was truly doing the Lord's work because she was really carrying most of the movie on her back. And it was great.
Our relationship is fine.
Noel, he's your father. Things should be better than just fine.
But also, he was like cute, handsome fireman, and they had it was nice.
Good.
It was a nice one. It was fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's good
Jean
to know.
Smart's, being like a little Christmas yenta. She's like, push her in the direction of the hot fireman.
Love it.
Go.
Love it.
We're gonna make Christmas cookies.
We are?
Oh, yes. They taste much better when you make them yourself. With love.
It was cute. I would say you could watch that one. It was cute.
Great. So, continuing my Christmas calendar theme.
Oh boy.
Well, so I was so disappointed in the holiday calendar on Netflix that when
Is that what it was called?
It was literally called the holiday calendar.
Is it like advent calendar, like copyrighted?
I don't know. It shouldn't be, no, but like, I don't know. But so then when I saw the Christmas calendar on Hulu, I said, well, it says it's from 2016, so it's not new, but I'll still watch it so I can do a comparison. And oh my God, was this movie wacky.
Really?
Oh my God, I loved watching every minute of this train wreck. It is, that's a lie. That's a lie because Avaryl, there is a 15-minute scene in the middle of this movie where they have a bowling match that's like a competition, and the wacky French baker with a bad French accent bowls a perfect game.
What? 15 minutes?
It was so long it felt like it was 3 years. I don't know, but it literally went on forever. They showed him bowl 13 strikes.
No! That wasn't montaged?
It was not, it was like, montage-esque. We still had to watch the frickin' ball go every time. Oh my God. It's
like, strike.
I mean, basically, I swear, I have never played the bowling before. He was so bad. Oh my God, but he was cute.
Yeah.
So it was like somewhat,
Fine.
yeah, it was fine. He was very cute, he had beautiful blue eyes.
No.
Make up your mind. Are you a lawyer or a baker?
This movie gets kind of bonkers, so I kind of want to just tell people to go watch it.
Really? Like I should just go watch it?
Like, a little bit. But I'm going to spoil it anyway.
Okay.
But like, just beware, like there are bonkers spoilers that like kind of could be fun if you didn't know. So if you're interested, you could watch it first and then come back and watch this. So this really kind of was like a lot of different movies that we've seen wrapped into one.
Sure.
Checks all the boxes. We get Christmas Tree Lot, of course. We get Impromptu Snowball Fight. She's a baker. He's a baker.
Great.
She
There's a
used
baking
to.
competition.
There is not. He concedes the baking competition.
But there is one.
There is talk of one. We never see it.
They ran out of money.
Yeah. So
They spent all their money on bowling.
Oh my God. I like cannot express how long this bowling scene was, and that there was no need for it to be there. I was just like, what was this choice?
Great.
Whatever.
Great.
So, big city lawyer, she comes back home to her grandmother's house who has passed away. And her bakery now, she has to take over the bakery.
Sure. She just has to.
She just has to.
She simply must.
She has a sassy best friend who works in the bakery with her and eats all of the cookies, but business is bad. So she meets this charming Frenchman who comes in and tries her double-baked macaroon. And he asks about the secret recipe. And
So he's not actually French.
I mean, he is French in the movie.
But his accent was so bad.
I don't think there's any way, shape, or form that he is French.
So then why did they have to make him French?
Incroyable.
I don't know.
Okay. Is he French Canadian?
Maybe? I couldn't tell you.
Great.
Incroyable.
They thought it would be more romantic. I don't know.
Okay. They have to bond over macaron.
Exactly. Well, they're macaroons, not macaron.
Oh, okay.
Which I was confused about.
Yeah.
Whatever. So anyway, so she tells him the secret and blah, 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 blah. And then he's like, oh, she's so cute. Oh my God, I'm doing, whatever. And then there's this big house that is delivered that's a Christmas calendar.
A big house?
It's like it's like a big model house. Like a
dollhouse.
Like dollhouse.
Okay, great.
With doors. And inside the first door, it's like your secret admirer, basically.
Oh, now I'm imagining some sort of hereditary Christmas Hallmark movie crossover. The tiny dollhouse.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh
and then they go into the house.
Oh my God!
Do they shrink and go into the house, Andrew? Is Payment
No, but I'd be here for that.
Is Payment there?
Payment is not there, unfortunately.
Damn it!
Damn it. So anyway, it becomes this whole big thing in the newspaper in the small town, and everyone comes in the next day to see the secret admirer advent calendar.
Why?
Because there's nothing else to do in the town, and they're all excited. So this advent calendar now is drumming up business because every day at noon, she opens it up.
What?
And reads the new clue, and everyone's taking bets on who could the secret admirer be. It's this whole nonsense.
Is it her dead grandmother?
Yes!
Nailed it!
But so it reminded me of that one last year where the Christmas,
the one I liked that I have no memory of.
I
what
did
it was
too.
Called.
Me either.
12.
We talked about it last year.
We did.
So
yeah.
go watch that.
I'll find it.
Yeah. But so it gets even better.
Okay.
So her best friend has a daughter, of course.
Of course.
And the daughter keeps going. She asks her grandmother for a quarter, and she goes and gives the quarter to this random elderly ringing the bells.
Santa?
No. No.
Oh!
The little girl
Yeah.
goes and gives a quarter
Yeah.
to this elderly lady that's been ringing the bells.
Elderly lady.
Yep. You're kind of okay, this is weird. Why are we looking at this?
Yeah.
And then it turns out at the very
She was
end,
a ghost the whole time.
it was the grandmother, the ghost of the grandmother the whole time. The daughter just could see.
Does she write her a letter saying it's okay if you marry my husband?
No, but she does place little angel, ornaments in the house. It's weird.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? It's I only thought I had one of these, but now I have two because I found my French baker husband and we can bake together. They don't get married, but...
That sounds pretty wacky.
It was wacky, but I really enjoyed watching the train wreck.
It sounds like it was fun.
It was one of the most fun ones that I've watched.
I'm excited.
In a while.
I love it.
So quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with more movies, including A Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Boy. Well, yeah, so I didn't really care for The Christmas Prince.
No, I mean, I had fun laughing about it with you, but
Parts
it wasn't
of it-
a particularly good one.
No, I mean,
I
it was-
still prefer the Lacey Chabert one,
Royal
Christmas.
Yeah, that one's great.
Yeah,
Lisa Chabert,
it's great.
killing it.
Yep.
So yeah, I didn't much care for Christmas Prince. Hated Christmas Prince and Royal Wedding.
Absolutely hated it.
Kind of wish we turned it off.
Right? I mean, that one for me went in the podcast of why are we still watching this? It's this movie was awful.
Yeah.
The acting was bad. The writing was the laziest garbage shit I've seen in a very long time.
Well, and no one wanted to be there.
No.
And there was no plot.
No. And there wasn't really much of a budget.
No, which was weird.
It was you guys made so much money. You know everyone's going to watch this. You could at least make it a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, it starts and the title comes up and it looks like, Snow Buddies or whatever, the freaking dog. There's all those dog movies that are straight to
whatever.
Hallmark.
Yeah.
I don't know who makes those.
I don't, yeah.
It looked just like that. Royal with this banner. And I was like, oh no.
When there's all of this VO of her being like, oh my gosh, it's been a year since I became a prince, or, I got engaged to a prince, and this is my blog, and I'm terrible at writing.
Looking for all my, here's to all my royal readers. So I'm like, okay, so is her job a princess blogger? Mm-hmm. But then it doesn't seem to be, I guess.
Well, she is a blogger, and she's going to become a princess, but she doesn't want to give up her blogging. It's just so important to her to share.
I mean, I just don't know if it was like, oh, I have a point. I'm gonna show the softer side of the royals, and I'm really gonna let you have an in.
No, that wasn't really it.
It was just sort of like I'm writing my diary that I publish online.
Absolutely, which is weird.
Sort of.
Well, wasn't she supposedly a journalist?
In the first one, she's some sort of reporter.
Right. She wanted to be like a hard-hitting journalist where she was going to go undercover and figure out what was going on with the prince and the troubles and
the tough questions.
Exactly.
Yeah, the first one at least had a plot, I guess. I don't even know. But yeah, they montaged through a year of them like, oh, and then we flew back and forth between Genovia and New York for a year.
Yep.
I don't fucking care.
I did like that where someone posted a thing where it's like, are all of these like fake
little royal countries
is like in the same universe? Are we assuming that like Genovia is in the same place as Bulgravia or whatever the fuck it is? I'm gonna say yes.
I hope so.
Right?
That means that there's a slight possibility that Julie Andrews can show up.
Yes.
Which would be great.
Which would always be great. I would love for Julie. I don't know why Disney hasn't done a Julie Andrews like
Christmas
cameo in a Christmas.
Maybe she's just busy. Living her life. I don't know.
I mean, she probably is, but like, it would be worth it. Everyone would watch that.
Oh, yeah.
That could go on ABC, not even ABC Family.
That could be like legit money.
Exactly.
I had honestly forgotten most of the first movie, and then it started to come back.
Yeah.
But I did not forget that the actor playing her father was a completely different person.
Completely different person. He shows up and we're like, that's not the same guy.
No, surely that's someone else entirely. What? But his accent is bad in a different way than the first actor's accent was bad in the first one.
Yep.
I feel like a brand new person. Must be this fresh mountain air in Aldovania.
And yet he's somehow also more obnoxious.
Oh, much more obnoxious, has much more screen time.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think that they would be like, oh, Dad couldn't make it because the diner is packed.
He'll be here right before.
Or fuck it, Dad died. I don't know.
I was thinking the same thing.
Cool. Sorry
oh God,
it's
been such a hard year. My dad died, and whatever, and all he wanted was for us to have a Christmas wedding, and I want to do it, in honor of him or whatever nonsense.
Sure, he can show up as a ghost.
Exactly.
A voice ghost. But this was a weird choice to give him much more screen time as a different actor.
Yeah.
Well, and he was a very close face talker, which I did not appreciate.
Yeah, that was weird. It was like...
Just really getting up into people's faces all the time, talking right near them. Back off, dude. Back off.
2 foot bubble minimum.
This is my dance space. This is your dance space. Get out of my life. Still don't like the prince.
Nope.
Still don't really like her.
Nope.
Thought I'd like the sister
more
because she was kind of the star of the last one.
Yep.
I was like, she's the sassy bitch, but she was barely in it.
She was pretty boring too.
The queen was there in her velvet dresses. That seems to be the only theme they kept.
Yep, the velvet dresses.
It was fun. I got to count. Velvet dress, velvet skirt, velvet dress. You'd think they could at least spend money on lighting and makeup.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Like, not even like, oh, we couldn't get a fancy crane shot of whatever. Fine. She looks like a goddamn mess. Her hairline, I think she might be really mean, and that the hair and makeup people hate her. Honestly,
I think you're right.
I don't think there's any other, or she was just like, I don't want to be here. I'm only coming in an hour. I don't know what it was, but like, it looked like she had constantly just woken up from a nap and she had been sweaty and then it dried weird and then maybe also she had stood too close to a flame.
Her hair looked singed. It was awful.
It was insane, and I kept thinking, surely someone will fix this.
Nope. Oh God, I really hated this movie.
I hated it. Well, we haven't even talked about the wedding dress and the wedding dress designer.
Well, so the 2 most obnoxious people in this movie were the wedding dress designer.
Glide. Feel it. Inside.
A lazy stereotype of a character I didn't care about.
Absolutely. And then Mrs. Avaryl.
Oh, right.
Which we didn't even remember her name being basically your name.
That was weird.
It was weird.
Oh.
Yeah. But then also, I think she was not in as much of the first one as
No,
she
not
was.
at all.
In this one, it's like this obnoxious thing. Well, there's protocol.
Oh,
and
the
we
royal
have to,
protocol.
Right?
The wedding protocol.
Oh
the
my
royal
God.
wedding protocol of the protocol. And it was
It's
just
like, shut up.
It's also a breach of protocol.
Times change.
Protocol does not.
cared.
Exactly. And then he's like, feckless, and he's just like,
Oh yeah,
well.
the prince, she keeps being, yes, we just have to listen to them.
I was like, you're the fucking king. What are you talking about? Fire Mrs. Goddamn Avaryl.
Do you want to keep your wife or not?
Right?
Very annoyed. Spinning wheels.
Yeah.
The protocol of,
yeah.
you posted on the blog and you went out in public. The protocol. You
It
went
was
to
tedious.
a bar.
Yeah.
The
Oh.
protocol. And I was like,
Yeah.
I wish we had turned this one off.
I really do, honestly.
Well, then the real like fuck you to the audience was that the
There was
royal
no wedding.
was in the last 2 minutes and it was montaged over.
Yeah, and it was not really very royal. I mean, they didn't have the budget for that, but it's like, come on.
There was only like a handful of fascinators.
Right? This is what I didn't get. It's like, fuck you, Netflix. You're spending $8 billion on original content, and you
Oh, I
can't...
thought you were gonna say you're spending $100 million on Friends and you can't
Well,
get
sure.
a couple of fascinators in this royal wedding scene.
But like, what the actual fuck? They knew everyone was gonna watch it.
It was a cash grab.
But it was a bad cash. I mean, they're not making money off of this.
Everyone hates it. I think
Exa-
everyone still watched it.
Well, right, but if everyone still watched it, but they hate it, is that good or bad for Netflix?
I don't think they care.
But that's what bums me out. Shouldn't they care?
Are they gonna make? Oh my god! Are they gonna make a third one? Christmas Prince, like the prince, like they have a baby, like the little prince, Christmas,
The little Christmas
the little
Prince?
Christmas Prince.
I mean, that could be cute. I'd be here for that.
I would not. I think I'm going to not watch these.
I hate all of the characters, so yeah, I'm not here for it. But I like
really
the idea of the little Christmas Prince, where it's the little prince, but at Christmas and whatever. You know, like you can tie it all together.
Yeah. Well, we forgot. I had honestly forgotten a lot of the first one, but remember when that man shows up that we realized later was in the first one. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh my God! Yes.
A new Aldo.
The villain, who we thought was gay in the
The
first
gay
one.
villain,
Yeah.
the evil music. And then every time he shows up for a while, it's dun-dun-dun-dun.
Simon.
He's the villain.
I was like, where's this little mustache to twirl? What is going on?
And then there's, I don't even know, the play, the little girl wants to put on her freaking
Oh
play.
God, right, but the theater was closing because Genovia is bankrupt because someone's been grifting, and it turns out it was the father's best friend, Lucifer, the whatever. It was like, who cares?
I didn't care, and I didn't want to watch this movie. They did also keep to the theme. Like, I think they kept the same costume designer, new writer, new actor for the dad,
Yep.
new everything, but
Yep.
they kept the same costume designer because
Oh my God.
the velvet dress is fabulous.
The mom
But
jeans.
the horrific tucked in tiny belted mom jeans that aren't boot cut, so then she has to wear Converse where you can see the socks, and it's just a bad shape. It just looks bad.
It's bad.
Who did she anger?
Right?
What Christmas god did she anger? She pissed Krampus off.
I don't know.
And he just, I don't know.
Why aren't there more Krampus Christmas movies?
Because they'd be scary.
I guess.
There's Krampus.
Sure. I want like a Hallmark, I don't know, some sort of weird twist that's like, actually, oh, Krampus was
Is it
nice
like-
the whole time. He's just misunderstood.
Is it like Beauty and the Beast Krampus
Yes.
Christmas?
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah. He's just misunderstood. Turns out he just needed a kiss or whatever.
I like
And
it.
his heart grew 3 sizes. I love it.
He's got like a velvet cape on. And she's there with like a brightly colored pea coat, just like, business. And he's like,
Love it.
no, just the pure laziness of everything. Remember when she is taking a picture and she just fully has her finger over the camera?
Oh my God.
Just 100% has her gloved finger over the... Great, I got it! We can see that. Come come on, just do one more take. And be like, yo, you had your finger over the lens.
Like, what?
Come on, are you even trying?
No, they weren't.
And that's what it is. You're like, you're not even trying.
Exactly.
You didn't even bother to do her hair. So bad. The theme they also kept was that her note-taking is just as atrocious.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All a bit fishy, if you ask me. What are you planning on doing anyway?
This was hilarious.
Meadowlark? Fishy? Question mark?
This was so good. Nonsense.
She's a journalist.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There was just so much nonsense.
So much nonsense. It was terrible. Remember when the gay friend comes back?
Oh, I hated him.
I hated him.
Well, remember she almost murders them with an arrow.
Oh, right.
And everyone laughs.
Mm-hmm.
And then later she almost murders the other guy with an arrow and
Right.
everyone laughs. It just, you know. But we didn't talk about the terrifying cake toppers at the end.
Oh my god, with the first original hideous dress.
The original hideous dress, that was so weird.
Ugh.
I guess that was the compromise.
Hated that wedding planner.
That was the compromise.
Right.
Well, at least I can have my dress represented on the cake topper.
I think what part of what annoys me about this movie is that like the premise of A Christmas Prince
Yes.
and A Christmas Prince royal wedding
Sure.
is so fabulous. Like, yes, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
There's a prince.
Yeah.
There's makeovers and royal fabulosity and
like,
fascinators and
Mistaken identity. You
Yeah.
know, and like, it's basically Beautician and the Beast.
yeah.
But terrible.
It's like Beautician and the Beast meets Princess Diaries.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? This is such an easy movie to write. How did you fuck it up so bad?
Because they didn't care.
They didn't care.
And-
How is there not a makeover scene?
Right?
Welcome to the royal day spa, you know?
Ooh.
Like, oh, yes, you're a princess now. We have to, like,
Yeah.
make everything fabulous, and
Yeah.
let's find you a new royal wardrobe. But, like, don't worry, we won't let you lose who you
You
are.
can keep the Converse, and the Queen and her do like a day spa, and it's fabulous.
Love it, love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I also, like, I'm fine with that narrative, too, where it's, like, you know, there's pressure on her, but also she gets swept away where, like, she loses who she is.
Sure.
Because she wears Converse instead of, you know,
High heels.
Jimmy
It's
Choos.
the true meaning of Christmas.
Of course. And then, you know, her father or her friends come and
The
say,
ghost
we
of
don't
her
even,
father.
Sure, the ghost of her father. We don't even know who you are anymore. This isn't what Christmas is about.
Comes
She's like, you're
jangling
right.
in with some chains on him.
Yeah. Oh my God. I got lost in the royal Christmas spirit. Oh, you know. Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
It just makes sense.
It literally writes itself.
Yes.
I don't get it.
No, but instead we needed lines like, the Glockenspiel Consortium was behind it all, and it's a parent company of the other company, and we're funneling all the funds from this fake town into our bank accounts, but we were gonna... what?
Is that the dulcet tones of a glockenspiel?
Why do I hear the dulcet tones of a glockenspiel?
What's happening?
What
But
the-
then also, I mean, as an even greater fuck you, and more proof that they did not give a fuck. During the wedding scene, couldn't bother to steam the wedding dress. Why would you? Who cares? I mean, I got so mad. It's like, there's just
mad.
so many things that are just like, what are you even doing? Was anyone there? Was anyone operating the cameras?
They just set up iPhones on a tripod.
Okay, go have at it. Could have fooled me. Goddamn mess.
Goddamn mess.
I hated this.
I hated it so much.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Wait, we didn't talk about the conga line at the end.
Ugh. There was a conga line at the end.
Yeah, who cares? Fuck this movie.
There was a really good one
Ooh, tell me
called Christmas at the Palace.
more. Ooh.
And this one was actually pretty good and was
Okay.
basically what Christmas Prince should have been. So it starts and there's ice skating. So I'm in. I was like, yes, it's already called Christmas at the Palace and now there's ice skating.
Love it.
Yes. So we meet our two main ladies who one's still an ice skater and one used to be an ice skater, but then she got hurt, so now she just coaches.
Oh, okay, of course.
So yeah, this one checked a lot of
Good.
my personal boxes. Ice skating, palaces, hot widowed kings.
Oh,
I was into it.
love it.
So we meet the two characters and they're gonna do like a Christmas ice capades thing in Genovia.
Love it.
I forget who
Yep.
the fuck cares.
Yep.
Sansanova. Right.
Not sure at first if they are sisters or lesbians. Turns out they're neither. They're just best friends.
Okay, cool.
But at first I was like, are they dating? Is it? No. Because they're like gonna buy an ice rink together and
Oh.
start a whole business.
Oh, wow.
It's all fabulous. They're like, yes, this is fabulous. But the hot widowed king is sort of Grinch-like because his wife died and then his dad died. And it was all around Christmas. But this country is like Christmas
Extensively refurbished by the late Christmas King.
Christmas country?
themed. It's like a Christmas. I don't think it was called Christmas country.
Sansanova. Right.
But Christmas country sounds like a fabulous Hallmark movie in Nashville.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes. So that would be a country Christmas.
Country Christmas.
But then also I want Christmas in the country.
Ooh, yes. And there's a fabulous kitchen.
Yes.
Something about their flag is a tree. They like
Oh,
Christmas. They really
okay.
like it.
Cool, but he doesn't because Christmas
He's
represents
bummed
personal
out.
tragedy.
Oh no, and whatever. But his daughter's really cute and she's into ice skating, of course. And she has an ice skating rink at the palace, of course.
Of course.
And apparently everyone in this country knows how to ice skate.
Well,
The whole thing goes, no, but like, not just like, oh, da 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 da.
right.
Like,
They're like,
the whole point, the whole thing is like, oh, we have to put on the Christmas play, the story of how we were founded in Christmas country, and the daughter is gonna play the princess, and one of the lesbian sister best friends is gonna play the queen, and they're gonna do a show.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway through, things happen. She can't show up, and the dad is just like, oh, I'll just play the queen
Oh.
as the king, but I just know how to ice skate. There was a lack of ice skating.
Is he in drag?
No, he's like, I'll just like be the queen character, dressed as a king, because we happen to have this king ice skating outfit. Like it's a whole thing.
Bummer.
But like he's just like, oh well, I'll just perform for you then.
Okay.
But then she shows up at the end. They perform. But it was super cute, and like her friend falls in love with his like secondhand guy, and
Oh, so they both get married off.
they don't get married, but they both like
They're
are on their own paths,
yeah.
and it was super cute. The Christmas King looks like Michael Vartan, the guy from Never Been Kissed.
Oh.
Like kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
But like here for Michael Vartan to be in some more terrible Hallmark holiday movies.
Yes.
What's he doing?
What is he doing?
There was multiple shots of. Oh my god! But they were all in slow motion.
Oh boy.
Which was weird. But just a little slow motion.
These movies do tend to love bad slow-mo.
Bad slow. Like it'll be like snow falling, and then it'll be like 90%, and you're like, but
Why?
why? And also, I can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Didn't fool me.
Right. Also, you didn't film this in slow motion.
No.
You just slow-moed it after, so
Yeah.
it looks really bad. Hate that.
But it was super cute. Could have used more ice skating. I felt it promised ice skating at the beginning, and then it was a lot of, we really need to practice. Christmas got in the way. We had to put up the tree.
A little more cutting edge.
A little more cutting edge.
I mean, I would love cutting edge Christmas.
Love it. Because then at the end, it's like, okay, and it's time to do the Christmas pageant. And the choreography is a goddamn mess.
Oh,
Just
no.
them, people doing a circle.
Oh, no.
And then her stunt double sort of doing a few tricks in the middle. And then the king's just like standing there.
Disappointing.
Yeah, the ice skating was disappointing, but there was ice skating.
Sure.
So this one was cute.
We need a Johnny Weir Christmas movie.
Oh my god, yes!
Where he's like the gay figure skater fabulosity
yes.
and like, yes.
It's just cutting edge, but with Johnny Weir and like some hockey player.
Yeah.
And they fall in love
Yeah. Love it.
over Christmas.
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Uh-huh.
So I saw one that was called Christmas with a View.
Oh boy.
This one was fine. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. Very cliched. It was like checks all the boxes. I'm pretty sure there was a Christmas lot, meet cute, bright coats. So, and then they're at a small Vermont inn.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's the view? It's
The view from this inn.
Okay.
Or whatever, of the mountains. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So then, of course, in the end, they start they take over the inn together and run it together.
Sure. Just super boring and pat.
Super pat, pretty boring, but not too bad.
Right. It was fine.
Yeah, perfectly fine.
So I also watched, I was very excited because I'm a sucker for anything that has the word Pemberley in it.
Oh my God.
And they're really using it loosely this year.
Oh.
There was even like a Pride and Prejudice and Christmas one, I
Oh.
think, with like Lacey Chabert that I haven't seen, but I saw ads for.
I need
So
to
like
see that.
maybe that one's gonna be great. This was called Christmas at Pemberley Manor.
Ooh.
Ooh, Pemberley Manor, yes. Tell me more. It was fine. It was pretty good. It was okay. I don't know. The girl is like, she's a event planner, I think. And there's a rich guy, and it's Pemberley's his house. It's the oldest house in the town. And they got to put on the Christmas... But, oh no, there's a sinkhole in town, so then they have to use Pemberley, but he's a grouch. You know...
But it has nothing to do with Jane Austen?
Just the names.
They don't, like, even...
Her name's Elizabeth Bennet. His name is not Fitzwilliam Darcy, because that'd be too silly. I think it's just, like, William Darcy or something. I mean, he's got a little bit of pride, she's got a little bit of pride. You know, like, there's a little bit of, like, we're different, and then we, you know, work together. But really, it's very loosely based on it.
Bummer.
But it was fine. I mean, the house was great.
Good.
It was gorgeous.
Costumes? That's not period.
It's not period. It's just normal. And there's a old caretaker man, and I was like, I mean...
Santa?
Well, I was like, I mean, it would be really very stupid if that was Santa. So it wouldn't be that dumb. It's that dumb.
Yep.
Santa.
Yep.
Because this was not one of the, like, magical realism ones. So I was like, oh, they're just kind of, oh, look, there's an old man with a beard that's going to really be Santa. Oh, my God.
Santa.
Oh, boy. But her boss, who's always like, I'm going to take the credit and you're not doing your job right, blah, 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 work, is played by the mean new hot girlfriend in Parent Trap.
In the new one?
Mm-hmm.
I thought she died. I thought that was... Oh, no. That's Frank Sinatra's wife, isn't it? Not Frank Sinatra. That's...
Oh my God, what's happening? What's going on? What is happening?
I don't even know. I don't know what...
Natasha Richardson died, who plays the mom. That's Liam Neeson's wife.
She plays the mom. I think she's Pete Sampras' wife. Or was.
Who's Pete Sampras?
He's a tennis player.
Okay.
A world, record renowned tennis player.
Cool. I mean, I've heard that name.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
This one in particular felt like, ooh, they filmed this in July in Canada. Everyone seems hot. The sun is like real. They're all wearing coats and they're like, yeah, I'm just so burr.
Oh, it's so chilly.
And it was like, more than most, this
Love
one
it.
felt like that.
Love it. Oh, shoot. I forgot. I haven't watched it. My mom watched one that she liked because it was based on a true story, which she thought made it just a little different than all the others that are all the same. And I was like, I like that. But I forgot. So I'll just put the poster here. And there's a ringing endorsement from my mom.
You can just take Andrew's mom's word for it.
Yeah. So we have more to talk about, but we had to break it up into two parts because there's just too much. So come back for part 2. It'll be posting soon. And don't worry, we will talk about the Princess Switch.
I just started to think about, I kind of want Miss Vanjie to come out with a Christmas song that's just called My Christmas Cookies.
I love it. Here for it.
Jingle My Christmas Cookies or something. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that would be great.
Yeah. Cheers. We'll be back.